Hey everybody, welcome to another episode of Backyard Garage. So today's agenda, we are going to be working on the motor. I got some bad news. The car was running great, and the next day I went to start it up just to start it, and I noticed that it was not kicking on all 8 cylinders. So I got to jump in a little bit and diagnose to see what's going on. So let's get going. With the motor here, I couldn't get it running, and I was able to determine that these two pipes, cylinders number 2 and 4 here, they were cold while this thing was running. So what I need to do is I need to remove the headers again, take out the spark plug. I'm going to check for compression to see what the compression's like, and then spark. My theory, and I might be wrong and I'm hoping I'm wrong, but I'm thinking that the head gasket blew between the 2 cylinders. That would be it probably blew between those 2 cylinders, but I could also not be getting spark. I didn't do a lot. I was able to take the plugs out, which were in. They were all carboned up pretty bad, so I know that it was getting a lot of fuel. But there was also a few times when this thing was running and it kept sneezing and backfiring. And sometimes when that happens and it sneezes and backfires, sometimes it'll blow those head gaskets out. So I just need to check and see what my compression is, and then go from there, and then check spark, and then do all that other stuff. So let's get going. This is a brand new spark plug that I just put in. And this one as well. Let's see if it'll focus. Oh, it's not really focusing here. There we go. So it was getting gas, and it was firing. Looks like it needs to be gapped a little bit, but I don't think that it's got compression on that cylinder, which is starting to kind of worry me a little bit. Alright, now we'll do the compression check. Okay, so the compression, we're going to take this, screw it in the spark plug hole. There we go. You want to open the butterflies on the carb all the way. And the battery's dead, so give me a minute here. Okay, so we're all set up now, and we're going to check the compression. Carburetor plates need to be fully open, and you just crank it over until this needle stops moving. Okay, this engine is very cold. I got 130 psi. It's looking good. Okay, the next cylinder here. It's about the same, 130. Next cylinder. That one's at 120. It's within 10%. this engine is very cold, so that's why it's yeah, the compression numbers will definitely be affected on a cold engine versus a hot one. There we go. This cylinder is at 150. So, that leads me to believe that I could have a bad head gasket in there. So, I'm going to take it apart and see what's going on with the head gasket, and then, yeah, we'll go from there. Okay, so the first thing I did is I started to drain the radiator, and now I want to take off the carburetor. So I'm going to start doing that right now. Next thing I want to do is I want to get that distributor off. So and it's generally good practice when you move distributors to make sure that you put the engine back on number 1 top dead center. So I'm going to do that right now. Okay, so I got the distributor set. I got that set at top dead center on number 1 cylinder, which is the one over there on the driver's side, the furthest forward. But before I do that, I'm going to take off this valve cover because I kind of want to look at these valves here and see if maybe I got a valve issue going on. Another good sign too will be that it will be milky under here, like really milky, from the yeah, because coolant would be mixing with oil generally. I just kind of want to check that. So alright, and if you look in here, it's actually, if you look in here, it's not milky at all. The oil is good, so I know that it's not milky oil, which is great, like, don't get me wrong. But is what I want to do is I'm going to retorque these head bolts that are in this cylinder here, and then I'm going to do the same thing over there. But also I want to recheck the compression because I took the carb totally off, so it's getting maximum flow of air down in there. And then I took the spark plugs out of the other side as well, so it'll let the engine spin over as fast as it can. So let me start doing that. Alright, here we go. So I actually switched compression checkers. That one was not working, so let's try this newer one. 150, and that's cylinder number 1. 4. That's looking good as well. 150. And the battery's dying. Let me get the charger again. Okay, I got the charger on. We'll retry. 150 and the final one here. And my battery's dying again. Okay, I didn't catch that, but this one is 150 as well, so we are good to go. Compression's good. It makes me really happy, actually. Next thing I should probably check is the spark on this bad boy. So I gotta let my battery charge here, and then I'm gonna check the spark, so I'll be right back. Okay, so I was gonna start checking the spark, and I actually decided I'm going to be going a different route on this motor. Fuel injection. So yeah, I've been looking at it for the past several months, and I've been really wanting to get it, and I think it's just going to be a good idea to go ahead and get it, so that way I'm not chasing fuel issues with the carburetor, having to worry about tuning it when it's super cold out, and I want to drive the car. I can do it. Yeah, so I got to disassemble the top of the motor here. I got to take the intake off. There's also a bolt that goes into the power steering pump. The hole that the bolt goes in is stripped a little bit, so while I have it apart, I'm going to take off the pumps and everything, and I'm going to go ahead and fix that hole as well, and put either a time cert or whatever they're called, a time cert or a other thing in there. So anyway, yeah, let's get to it. Alright, so I have the intake off here, and I'm not going to record this, but I need to get all these surfaces cleaned off, get all that old sealant off of there, and then I got to pull the harmonic balancer and get this timing chain cover off, because I'm getting a new timing chain cover, because I think my timing is actually off, because with this harmonic balancer here, I was reading the stuff online, and it said to use an aftermarket timing mark. So that's what I'm going to be getting, so I can use that. But in order to use an aftermarket timing mark, I have to replace the timing chain cover. In order to place timing chain cover, I got to pull off the harmonic balancer here. So that's kind of where we're at. Yeah, I'll get that done, and then we'll see where we're at. Alright everybody, well, that's probably a wrap for today's video. Yeah, I got quite a bit done today, so I just got to go order the parts now, and then on the next episode, hopefully I'll be installing that, the new fuel injection system. So let me kind of show you and do a breakdown of what I just did. Okay, so the new fuel injection system that I'm getting, it actually comes with a new intake manifold, distributor, and then it comes with pretty much everything that I need, so that will be on its way. Like I said, I took the timing chain cover off because I'm not sure the pointer location, and then the aftermarket harmonic balancer I got, I need that to line up with 12 degrees for this new intake that I'll be getting. And then in order to do that, I had to replace the timing chain covers. So we're gonna go order the parts, and hopefully next episode we'll get this all ready to rock and roll. While I was at it, I adjusted all these valves to make sure that they were good, because I haven't done that since I got the motor running and in. But they were actually pretty good. There was only one that was loose, and it was, I believe, cylinder number 5 here. I want to say it was the exhaust valve. But anyway, yeah, we all got it good to go. So now it's just kind of a waiting game. I stuffed paper towels in all the intake ports so I don't get crap in there. Put a towel over the this here so I don't get crap in there either. And then, yeah, so thanks for watching. I really appreciate it. If you have any questions, put them down in the comments below. If you like the video, hit a thumbs up. If you could hit the subscribe button, that really helps me a lot. And if you want to share this video with anybody who you know who enjoys this type of stuff, go for it. So like I said, thanks for watching. Peace.